So what is enlightenment? Enlightenment is a state of consciousness in which the mind becomes completely expanded and full of light. Literally, the mind merges with light and consciousness. And in this merger, it's like an impregnation. The divine light of consciousness merges with the human mind and totally transforms that mind. So the mind is no longer busy with just thinking. The mind is really a vehicle for light, so it becomes full of light. And with this light there's tremendous bliss and love and ecstasy. So enlightenment is a state of grace, of love and bliss and ecstasy, where the mind is a vehicle for light rather than just a machine that's cranking away with endless thoughts. And one of the things that happens is silence becomes natural for the mind. It doesn't need to think compulsively. It's just empty and luminous and full of light and love, and thinks when it's needed, but otherwise it just enjoys being silent. So it's a good thing. And it's everybody's destiny. This is the ultimate climax of human evolution.
But why, if it's our natural state in a way, why it is so difficult, or let's say why it's still rare, we could say?
Because it's the climax of evolution. It's not the natural state in the sense that everybody is born enlightened. You certainly aren't born enlightened. It's natural only in the sense that it's going to happen to everyone eventually. Eventually is the key word.
But so would it be a mistake to say that everyone is already enlightened, but they just didn't get still to the point of recognizing that?
That is completely inaccurate. Yeah, it is a mistake. Some teachers say that, but it really isn't true. And you know it's not true. Look around you.
Yeah, for me it's clear.
It's not only clear for you, it's clear for everybody who's honest. It just simply isn't the case. Enlightenment is really the climax of human evolution. And it doesn't happen until there's been a long, long journey of seeking and searching and trying everything possible to transcend the darkness that is, and the unconsciousness that is the human condition, and to merge with that light. And that merger with the light is not just something that is natural for everybody. It's inevitable, it's going to happen, it's certain. But for 99.99% of humanity, it hasn't happened yet. So it isn't accurate to say that everyone is enlightened just by being human. It's really the final peak of evolution.
So would you say that it requires a long and hard road?
I would say that it's a matter of time before it happens to everybody. And that's really all that it is. As time moves along, as your soul grows in consciousness, enlightenment is going to happen eventually. It has to happen. But it requires a long journey of preparation before that happens. So it's really just a question of time. And part of that time will be spent with spiritual practice and discipline and seeking and searching and living with enlightened teachers and trying to achieve this great goal, failing many times. It's all going to happen to every seeker will pass through those experiences. But finally, when the time is right, it happens. And then it seems very easy and very natural. And you go, oh, wasn't any big deal. But of course you've forgotten the 20 lives of preparation before that moment of revelation comes. So yeah, it's easy when it happens.